Welcome, everybody. It's Myst 3, finally.
It's what?
It's what? Yeah, what is it?
Myst 3 Exile?
What's
Okay.
Myst? I don't even...
Oh, this is the sequel to Riven? Myst 3, the sequel to Riven?
What's
is
a
that
Riven? It sounds familiar.
a million
What's
years ago?
Riven?
It's the sequel to Myst. A million years ago, we played on the internet Myst and the sequel to Myst, and we enjoyed doing it, and people enjoyed watching it, and that's why we never did it again.
Well, hold on. We did we enjoy
Oh,
making
okay.
it?
I think all of us except Keith enjoyed it.
I sort of liked Riven.
Yeah, and right after we did Riven, we recorded 2.5 hours of Myst 3 Exile, and it was really good, and it came out well, and we had a good time, and then I didn't post it.
Why?
That's an excellent question.
What were some of the jokes that we made so that we can avoid making them a second time? Or is that going to be part of the fun?
I mean, I don't think I even remember.
I remember
it was so long
you-
ago. It was 5 years ago.
Oh, God. Keith, I remember you and John talking about music a lot.
That happens on every stream.
When we originally did Riven and then played Myst 3 for the first time, I did not have a child, and now my child is old enough to sing the Jigglypuff song from the Pokemon anime.
Wow.
Oh, that's how you know.
That's
Yeah,
a real
lots.
demarcation of.
Yeah.
Time
That's
passing.
that's actually in Roman law. You were legally responsible for your actions when you could sing the Jigglypuff song.
And of course, the actions were that you sang the song and everyone fell asleep.
Yeah.
And then you were responsible for that.
Yeah, which is a crime. That's a crime.
It's extremely
You made
dangerous.
everybody fall asleep. You can't do that, baby.
Extremely dangerous. It's been so long that I moved to a different state and then moved back. That happened. John moved to a different state and stayed there.
I moved to a different state and stayed there.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Myst and Riven were
Good.
developed. They were good. They were developed by Cyan, Robin and Rand Miller,
Cyan or Cyan?
the Miller brothers. Not acknowledging that.
Wait, who are the Miller brothers?
Rand and Robin Miller that made Myst and Riven.
Do you trust someone named Rand?
Nope.
Nope.
Super don't.
What's the
Sirius
point of
and
naming
Achenar.
someone? What's the point of naming someone Rand?
Oh, I know what the
besides
point
that
of
you
naming
like
someone
naming-
Rand is.
Well, you like Ayn Rand. Like that's the only way,
That's
right?
the only reason.
The only reason, and is that why Rand is named Rand? Do we know that?
we don't know that.
Well,
I'll
if
look
it's
up
the
when he
only
was
reason,
born.
then we do know.
We do. Yeah. Okay.
It's by logic.
It is by default we know
logically,
because
yes.
it's the only reason.
Okay, all right. Let's. I want to finish up the preamble so we can start the. We're like 4 minutes in and we haven't started yet. So these
Yeah, welcome to Run Button.
these next two, Myst 3 and Myst 4, were not developed by Cyan. I think they were developed by two different teams. This one is Presto Studios, and it was published by this new upstart called Ubiquitous Software, or Ubisoft.
Wow.
You can even see down here, this is a re-release of the game, so this has the more modern Ubisoft logo, though I think they did finally change it recently.
Can I bring something up?
And then down at the bottom, you have it back when it used to be 2 words, Ubisoft.
Can we? Do you remember when they came out and said stop saying Ubisoft, say Ubisoft?
A little bit.
I just forgot that everyone used to say Ubisoft, myself included,
Yeah.
and I remember
including people that worked for the
worked there.
company.
Yeah, totally. No, it's right. But it's like you said Ubiquitous Software, and I was like, oh yeah, that's why it's Ubisoft.
It pissed me off because I called it Ubisoft originally, and then I heard that everyone else said Ubisoft, and so I changed the way I said it, and then now it has to change back.
I always said Ubisoft and stuck to my guns, and now I am totally vindicated.
Oh wow.
So
day
while
finally came.
while Ubisoft was publishing Myst 3 and Myst 4, Cyan was off making their online MMO-esque Myst sequel thing called Uru, and we'll probably, hopefully, do that one day, 2 decades from now.
Well, we've got to, if it's an MMO thing, we've got to play it before they shutter it.
Oh, they shuttered it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like
they
an offline version now or something. Yeah, so like I said, this is made by Presto Studios, but because it's continuing the Myst storyline, they wanted to get Robin Miller back to play Atris. And so Robin Miller is in the game, even though he didn't make the game. And that's that juicy, juicy detail.
That's
That
juice.
is real juice.
Mm.
Do we want to get into why I've been pushing to do this, or do we want to wait for that?
Go ahead.
Sorry, hold on. Cut that out. John, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, I do have something to plug.
How
Keith.
did you know,
how'd
Keith? What a weird question to ask right at the beginning of this
Well,
video.
it's the beginning of a thing, and we have guests, and whenever I have guests, I like to ask them if they have anything to plug. John, do you have something to plug?
Yeah, I got something to plug before we start, and it's kind of the reason I've been pushing to do this stream is that I am making a feature film called Topology of Sirens, and we're currently doing an Indiegogo for it. In it, it's a mystery film that takes place in the worlds of early and experimental music, and it's also influenced by a lot of 90s PC adventure games, not unlike Myst, or perhaps exactly Myst. So we're doing an Indiegogo. We're trying to raise $30,000. If you go to topologyofsirens.com, it'll link you right to that Indiegogo. There's some cool people in it. Will Oldham, Bonnie Prince Billy's in it. The Dirty Beaches guy, Alex Zhang Hungtai, you might know him.
I like to call him the Palace Brothers, just because he's one guy.
Palace Brothers, Palace Songs, Bonnie Prince Billy. He's
got a lot of names. It's very confusing to listen to his music.
But if you like cool music and adventure games and all that kind of stuff, go to the Indiegogo and learn some more. I'll tell you some. My other self in the video form will tell you some more.
What's that website?
Ooh.
Well, if you just topologyofsirens.com will bring you to the Indiegogo, or if you just Google Topology of Sirens, there will be a Pitchfork article that pops up about it. That also links to Indiegogo. If you just go to Indiegogo and
if you don't know how to
search
spell
for Topology of
topology, you're
Sirens.
probably not smart enough to enjoy the movie, so just don't even bother.
Yeah, I mean, we can also link it in the show notes, right?
What I like is that
Yeah.
there's already
Yep.
a Pitchfork article about this, but what John needs is that sweet run button exposure.
Here's the thing.
What did Pitchfork say?
They're like, oh, Will Oldham starring in new movie Topology of Sirens, and then also Alex Zhang Hungtai and Sarah Davachi are going to be in it, and they're like, kind of other experimental musicians who are based in LA, and I don't know, they just said they love 90s indie stuff, which Will Oldham was a part of, so they like to post about him.
All right. Let's get started. Oh, who wants to recap for us real quick the events of the first two games?
Me, I
sure
do.
can't.
Keith,
It's
do
for
it.
me. I can do it.
All right.
You wake up on an island, and it's like, whoa, what? Where am I? And it's outside, and you try to go anywhere, and it's like anywhere is blocked. You can't go there. And so you have to move a bunch of stuff around.
Okay,
to
this
get
is
new...
this is funny, but we don't have any time.
Okay, so you find a guy who has a book, and the book is magic somehow.
Okay.
Oh,
And
stop.
he gets evil, and you follow him into the book?
No.
That right?
What the fuck?
No. None of that's right.
Oddly enough, that's actually the synopsis of my film, so that's why you should donate.
Okay, you know what? Why don't we just start? Why don't we just assume that anybody watching this just watched the Ribbon
Wait,
video?
no, hold on. It sounded like Jordan knew that I was wrong enough to say the real
Okay,
synopsis.
Jordan, tell us the events real quick.
Okay, so you do find yourself on a mysterious island. That part
It's
is
like,
true.
whoa.
I mean, it is like, whoa. You find two books, and each book has a kind of staticky VHS video of a guy talking to you in it. And one guy
Magic
says,
book. I got that right, too. Okay.
They're all magic books. One guy says, yo, I'm trapped in here. It's real bad. I need you to get all the red pages so that you can free me.
Oh, and the
I'm
other guy
not-
says, don't listen to my brother.
I'm not evil, I promise. And then the other book says, I'm trapped in here. You need to get all the blue pages to free me. I'm not evil, I promise. Don't listen to my brother. And then so you have to go off and solve a series of puzzles to travel to different locations through different books to acquire all of the red and or blue pages.
Okay,
Once
I feel like I was so close, though, right? You're saying this, and I feel like I was like 85% there.
you had the books in the islands,
And they're going into the books, right?
yeah, but you weren't following.
You made
yeah.
it sound like it was the first thing that happened in the story.
Well, I talked about the different sections, and you can't get anywhere, and you have to move stuff around to get places. I said that in the first part.
Yeah.
All right, so
I want. After
I
the
just
show,
didn't
I
know
want
that
apologies.
meant the entire plot of the entire gameplay portion of the game.
all right, so at the end, so fast forward to the end of the game. There are some endings, but the canon ending is that you actually find a third book
A third book.
where
third
those two
book.
guys, where you go into it and you talk to those two guys' dad,
Atris.
and his name is Atris.
The brothers
and
are
he's like-
Cirrus and Akinar, by the way.
Right, their names are Sirius and Akinar, and so you talk to Atris, and Atris says, "Yo, my two sons are murderers, and they're demonstrably evil, so I trap them in those books forever. Don't let them out.
And
They're in book prison.
and
I need you to go
It's called
to
the
this
library. Those books are not allowed out.
I think he even goes. I think he says he goes and disposes of them.
Does he? I don't remember that.
'Cause I think when you find him, yeah, he's like, oh, if they're still causing trouble, I guess I have to go like burn these books or something.
I guess I have to kill my sons. Hey, since you're here, I need you to go to a place called Riven and rescue my wife who's been kidnapped and is held there
By my dad.
I can't. By my dad. I can't do it
So this
because
is the grandfather coming in now.
right, the grandfather had kidnapped his son's wife.
It's so
Atris's
fucked up
wife.
that this poor guy has an evil dad and two evil sons.
So, I don't think the plot of Riven is very relevant to the plot of Myst 3. So I think we'll just gloss over that and say you defeat Atris's dad, and
and rescue your wife Catherine.
and then I think there's like it ends with like the world with Riven being destroyed, and I think you fall into a void, and then that's kind of like it's like you've looped back to the beginning of Myst 1. I think they maybe just ignore that part, and the idea is just kind of like you and Atris went on a great journey and then went your separate ways.
Yeah, the idea is that Riven is falling down around itself, so Atris and Catherine are going to peace out. You're going to take a different linking book to go back to where you were originally before you ever woke up on Myst. And so y'all shake hands and you've had this great adventure, and then everything's fine, and everything is different until Myst 3, which we're going to find out
Okay,
about.
let's do it.
We'll see what happens.
So
I'm
Atris
excited.
never turned out to be evil or anything, right?
No,
Atris
he's a good guy.
No,
Atris was being real.
I mean, not that we know of yet. Who knows?
Well, yeah, not
That's
that we
true.
know.
Who knows
and
what
I
could
don't
happen.
and I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. So I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, let's start
I
with
also
Lady L.
before okay, we're starting, but I want to put a moratorium down real quick about talking during these cutscenes because they're very important and the only amount of story that we're going to get directly.
No, you're right. So you stop.
Okay.
I realized
we can
as
talk
I
a little
quickly
bit.
went to Dunny,
Yeah, we can talk a little
we
bit.
should not
No.
restore the city as we had planned. The once magnificent buildings lay in ruin, a testament to the hatred that had consumed them. Too many people had fallen victim to that hate, to the prejudice and greed from which it sprang. Gazing out across the cavern, I decided to write another age. One that would help the Dunny survivors.
Yeah, we
build
totally
again,
forgot they
free
make
from the
books by
tragedies of
writing
the past.
Right.
books.
So with my wife,
I was getting there, but I was interrupted.
I put aside that past to write a future. More than a year has gone by since I finished writing Radishan. I have a new daughter, who I hope will someday link to the age with me. And as I imagine Yisha meeting the Dunny, those brave men and women who are building a new life for themselves, I realize I've been given another chance as well. A chance to learn from my mistakes and leave the past behind me.
Those are the sons.
Two sons.
Boom. Myst 3, baby.
And this music.
Welcome to the Let's Play of Myst 3, baby.
Jim Henson's Myst 3
Ooh,
babies.
Look at that intro.
Man, that was good.
Beautiful.
You guys ready for this shit?
Beautiful.
I'm ready.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Ready? Oh!
Wow, it is breathtaking.
Wow.
I can turn my head.
We call
that
it
Catherine?
Tamana. We moved here after
yeah, I
Atreus
think
finished
so.
writing Relation. He wanted us to have a new home too. I'm so glad to see you. I told Atreus our paths would cross again. He was just going to grab something for your trip to Relation, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Unless he decides to check over the whole house first, which means he could be hours resetting all his padlocks. But I know he was looking forward to introducing you to the Dunny, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Why don't you wait in his study?
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Okay.
quick testing the waters.
Uh-huh.
Do we have any idea? We only know so far 3 characters.
Mm-hmm.
We know Atreus and his wife and that baby. Do
Right.
we think any of those people are going to turn out to be evil?
I don't.
Probably the baby.
Probably
I
the
think
baby.
track record says baby, evil baby.
Yeah, evil
I mean,
baby.
his first 2 sons were evil, so, you know.
Okay, no, but for real, look at this, though.
Yeah, this is amazing. It's like full 360 FMV. That's pretty rad.
I am in love with the presentation of this game. Like, I wish they still made games like this. So it's basically like the still screen thing that they had in Myst and Riven, except now instead of screens, they are 360 panoramas. And so when I move forward, it's like another one. Whoop! And I'll open this door.
And what's weird is that this is how people are developing VR games now.
True.
Right.
Oh, wow, good point. Yeah.
Oh, and I love this over here. See, it's the linking book for Riven. But it's destroyed.
Oh, shit.
Damn, Riven.
Should we talk about what a linking book is real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, Jordan, it seems like you remember the most about this. I can give my take.
I can tell you. I can do it. It's
Okay.
It's just a portal to another world. And the thing about this is that they can write books to create worlds. But the thing is that they think that by writing in the book, they're literally creating a world out of nothing. And they go crazy with their becoming god kings of these tiny worlds. But it turns out that all they're doing is creating a link to a pre-existing world that fits the exact description of what they write. And I guess supposedly there's just like infinite worlds with infinite things.
I thought the problem with Riven was that it was a from scratch creation of his father had made.
Well, no,
that
I think
Atreus'
that
father had made.
I think the problem is that that's what they thought, but that they were wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think Kyle's right.
But I remember that the reason Atreus couldn't go into Riven to get Catherine was that he had to keep writing the book to keep Riven stable enough to send you in to get her.
Huh. Boy.
Aren't these some nice portraits?
Look at
Wait,
that. Look
sorry,
at his...
Jordan, I don't understand what you just said.
So Riven was like crumbling down around itself because he had.
Wait, sorry. Can we let's circle back to this once we're actually in like a for real game part.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we got this thing to read here. Can anyone read this?
Sure,
John?
I can read that.
Okay.
Okay, John, you can read it if you want.
I'll read it. All right. Timon, thank you for responding so quickly to my request for Nara.
No,
This is
John, you
just
can't read this
John's
anymore.
natural reading voice.
That's reading.
As
from-
you know, security
Folks.
in Tamana has become an important issue of late. Perhaps I am overreacting, as Catherine suggests, but the idea that someone may have been sneaking into my study. Reading all of my journals disturbs me. Oh, okay. After what happened to my library on Myst, after my own sons, Cirrus and Akinar, destroyed so many of my books, capital B, I've come to realize how delicate this link to my worlds. I've never been able.
Sorry, capital B is
it's
my
a little-
rap name.
The compression is a little. I've never been able to realize how delicate the link is to. Sorry, I've never been able to repair those burned books, to link to each age, and to find out of the inhabitants survived. The padlocks won't change that situation, but they should ease my fear of trespassers considerably. Sincerely, Atreus.
Boomba.
Sorry, I
Sincerely,
can't read.
Boomba.
When I was a young warthog.
So there's going to be some padlocks around here that we really got to.
I think they're just trying to paint a picture of Atris's mental state.
Yeah, he's paranoid now.
He's obsessed with padlocks.
Yeah.
And this is Relishon. I think this is the new world that they made for the... It's Relishon.
So this is the world that Atris has created for the Dani to live in.
Yeah, for
the
Dani.
The Dani,
Well, my
yes.
friend, I see you found the Relishon book.
Oh.
Catherine tells me you've been here for some time. I'm sorry if I've kept you waiting. But since we'll be gone a few days, I needed to secure some of my things. And I also wanted to bring you this. It's a journal I kept while I was writing Relishon. I thought you might find it interesting to read about what I'd hoped to achieve, compared to what the age truly is. Well, just let me get my keys to unlock Relishon and we'll be off. Oh, and I'm interested in hearing what you've been up to in recent months.
The presentation of this is sick.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, he's got a ball.
Oh shit!
That's Atris's
Oh
dad.
shit!
No! No!
I don't know who that is.
Oh!
Looks like Brad Dourif.
It is.
It is?
Yep. Because we talked about this last time.
It is what?
Go after him.
Let's go through.
Wait, sorry, Kyle. There was a question, and then you said
That
it
guy is somebody named Brad Doran.
Brad Dourif.
Dorif.
Oh, okay.
Dorf?
I said it looks like Brad Dourif. Dourif. And then Kyle said it is. Brad Dourif is one of my birthday buddies, by the way. Same birthday.
I mean, I have Albert Einstein, but you know. That's
I have
Brad
Mozart.
Dorf's
Oh,
too.
go after him.
I'm going after him.
Don't let up.
I won't. Relentless pursuit.
Oh, he's right there. You can just go get him. Game over.
I can't get through. He's in there.
Try the doorknob.
It's not... Well, I mean... It's not like I've played this before or anything.
Well,
So
now
here
we're
we
in
are.
Relation.
Well,
This
that
is,
tooth building. Let's go there.
Let's go to the tooth building.
All right. Well, welcome to Myst 3.
Welcome to Myst 3.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Just like in
I'm gonna turn on zip mode. You guys remember zip mode, don't
I
you?
do remember zip mode.
I don't. What does zip mode do?
Does it cut down on the time between moving from bubble to bubble?
It gives you some options to like skip past bubbles to like move through it more quickly. Let's go.
Just like Riven and the original Myst, we're just kind of plopped down here, and it's up to us to figure out.
Yep.
Anything and all of it.
Yeah, we have a very vague notion of this guy just tried to murder Akinar, or murder Atris, so he's probably bad.
Now here's something that we have not made use of. We have Adris's journal.
It's
True.
Down at the bottom center there, we can refer to
It's time to start fiddling.
We're
So what are we
fiddling
looking
over here. We might be fiddling in a way. Just, I've played this a few times at this point.
So what are you doing? What have you found, and what is it that you're doing?
So I need to get into the door to chase this guy.
Right.
But I guess the part I'm skipping over is the part where I wander around hopelessly going, how do I get in?
yeah, no, we'll get to that later.
Yeah. So basically,
what
you just come to the conclusion that there's no immediate way in, and so you just start wandering this way, and then I'm fiddling.
Are you reflecting light?
So yeah, so now the light is coming from here into here, and then it's going this way, and so now we can spin these, and so we have to trace the light all the way to here.
Now here's a question.
Okay.
All of
now we're going down here.
Idris's puzzles and secrecy these things were created as a way to protect his worlds and
Yes.
himself, but it seems like they have only ever impeded.
Well,
If this was just a regular ass place, we could have just run after that guy.
Right, but I think the
Exactly.
idea is that
we will come to learn what this world is soon.
I think the idea is also that Atris, the whole point of all this stuff is that Atris is the only one that has the solutions, because he can't trust even us fully, right?
Mm-hmm. Why didn't he come in the book?
He was on fire.
Yeah, clear yourself out. Come in the book. Take 2 minutes. He knows the solutions.
We got this little house here.
Yeah, this is cool.
So what's our goal? We're just trying to help out Atris because we like him now?
Yeah, we're old buddies.
We always liked him.
We always
liked him, but it's just like...
Yeah, can you stop accusing us of being Johnny-come-latelys to liking Atris?
Just because Brad Dourif shows up and throws a fireball at him means we have to go and risk our lives to save him?
I think so.
Like we become heroes.
Yeah, we're like good friends.
We're like, well, not just good friends. We're
heroic by nature.
We're heroic by nature, which is the name of my new.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay.
Whatever kind of band would be that.
Yeah.
Heroic by Nature is like a 2004 like pop screamo kind of thing, like red jumpsuit apparatus.
I think it's a late 80s, early 90s hip hop parody.
Keith, you want to take this one?
I can barely read that, but sure.
I can read it.
I can do it. Or Jordan, you do.
I have done it. I have used his swirling linking book to follow him. I touched my palm to its glowing panel and felt the tingling begin. There was a sudden, sickening lurch inside my stomach, then I fell into the page.
Ooh.
This has happened before, I know it. It happened the first time I came to this place, when I followed his murdering sons from Narayan. That's the Nyan Cat world. It happened when I used his hidden books, and it happened when I finally opened the machine, right before the fog first ate my mind. The fog didn't find me this time. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in a room. I was standing in the home of my betrayers. I couldn't move. I was afraid. I thought they'd know that I had come and would be waiting for me. Just like they had waited inside this very tusk. I was afraid they would tie me up again. That the poison snakes would strike. But the silence was unbroken. The whole house was still, and without really knowing what I did, I started to search every room, every floor, every cabinet. Oh, I thought that was an exclamation point.
It sounds like us.
It does sound like us. I found his journals, Atris's never-ending journals. I found the book that brought me back to this world. The lesson world he calls.
Let's say Jananin?
Jananin? The lesson world he calls Jananin. Oh, Tamara, my love, how long have I been trapped here? How much of my life has been eaten by the fog?
Wait, but...
The face I see in the lagoon isn't one I remember ever wearing. It's...
Oh, wait, I think... Oh, sorry. I was getting confused because I thought that was the name of Atris's world that we were just in. Oh. But I remember that was Tamana, and this is Tamra. So that's,
Tamra. Sorry, my bad.
Totally different. Never mind.
The face I see in the lagoon isn't one...
It's
so much older, so much more savage, but it is me. It is Saavedro. And I remember what they did, how they led my people to death. I have returned several times now to Tomana. I am searching for some sign of his sons. I was certain they would run back to their father, but so much time has passed, so many years in which to forget about my people. Is that what happened, Atris? Safe in your beautiful new home, enjoying life with your dear wife and family? Did you become so busy envisioning new worlds that you forgot the ones you already created?
Oh, snap.
Damn.
I must be very careful. I must not let them know that I am free. I will read what journals I can find to figure out where his sons are hiding. And when I've found the sons again, when I've got the whole family together, I'll bring them down. Atris and his family will suffer.
He killed the sons already, right? The dad killed his sons.
But I think this guy doesn't know that.
He doesn't know. So this guy was suffered at the hands of the evil sons.
Oh, but technically, I believe the sons are trapped in void dimensions forever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he technically exists.
That's ice cold.
It is.
Cirrus and Akinar are not in Tamara.
Tamana.
Tamana. Every day I become more and more convinced Atris's sons are not there. What happened, Atris? Did you grow tired of them the way you tired of Narayan? Narayan?
Wait, so is he criticizing him for having evil sons and then criticizing him for not liking his evil sons?
Yep. Did you abandon them the way you abandoned my people behind your shield? What does that mean? It does not matter. It does not matter. I can still take revenge against their father. Now that I am no longer stuck on Jananin, I can avenge all the dead in my world. I have already reopened his other books. I have begun making changes in those worlds. Whoa, Lord. Can you all hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, I live next to a train.
Huh?
Yeah. I have begun making changes in those worlds, using his own lessons against him. There is still much more work to be done, but eventually I will lure him into this tusk. I will find some way to make him follow me here from What is it?
Tamana.
Sorry, there's a little bit of artifacting on the screen share. So
You say Tamana, I say Tamana.
For now, I will concentrate on the Orbiter?
Orbiter.
For now, I will concentrate on the Orbiter. It is not a natural part of its world. The material that creates it is like nothing I've seen. It reminds me just a little of the shield. And if it is the same material, it can't be damaged. But perhaps I can damage the other devices.
Hang on, how much more? Ooh.
We're almost done. Kyle, why don't you
Okay,
take
we're
over
almost
for these
done.
last few pages?
It's the artifacting's done if you want to switch to me. Oh, Kyle, you want to do it?
Not really, no.
All right, I'll do it. Is this where we are? Is this we're on the right page?
Yep.
All right. No, it cannot be true. Surely his journals deceive me. He says he's brought them back. He says he's given his Dani. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Donnie.
His Dani brethren new life. But how? How can one man have so much power? How can one man's writings reawaken a dead world?
No one man should have all that power.
One might say that.
I don't know what this means. By all that is sacred to Tamara, what can it mean? It doesn't change a thing. I can still continue as planned. I can still seek vengeance for my... I need a page turn. For my people. I will make my enemies suffer by the...
Weaving?
By the weaving, Tamara. This changes everything. I have found a way to reprogram his scanning device. It requires scavenging parts from another mechanism in the tusk, but I think...
Oh, we got to the game. We
got... But I think the gears I leave can still be operated by hand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
It is finished, all ready for Atris's arrival. Tonight I will sleep among the ghosts, then tomorrow I will link into Tamana. When I link out, I'll be carrying his book. May the spirits of my people serve to guide me in this.
So Tamana is the little pocket plane that Atris and his wife and their daughter lived in.
And worth noting, I think up in the corner of the book here, these
the
might be
numbering
numbers
system
that help us later.
Yeah.
Are we to assume that Brad Dourif wrote all of this? Is that what we're
Yes.
getting here?
Yeah, this is Brad Dourif, or
Savadro.
Savadro. So Savadro.
Savadro.
So he's like a refugee from a previous Atris book that turned out bad, and he's been seeking revenge.
Yeah, I think it was.
What I get from all that?
I believe it was from his sons. Like, I think, yeah, like Keith
Oh,
said, I think
okay.
this guy was like, this guy and his people were like, I don't know.
Oh, because that's
like potentially Atris created the world, but it was the sons that destroyed it.
Yeah.
I don't remember if Atris put his sons in charge of a world or if he let them create their own worlds, but they both became like different types of just despotic tyrants.
Yeah.
Do you remember which kinds of despotic tyrants they were?
I don't remember.
Akinar,
Ooh, look at that.
Akinar was like had like a violence fetish, and
Oh, that's right.
Cirrus was like an ostentatious glutton. Was he?
Glutton. Was he a
He's like a hedonist.
I think he was just he was like a miser, but also like a sadistic one.
Yeah, whereas Akinar was just like, man, flaying people is really cool.
Yeah.
Do we want to go around the horn and say what kind of despots we would be?
I think I would be like a real sort of like self-righteous authoritarian kind of, yes, the things I'm doing are bad, but I'm making choices because no one else has the courage to, sort of deal.
Got it. Self-righteous. That makes sense.
I would definitely be like the indulgent, overly indulgent, lots of hedonistic parties, but also a big focus on blood sport in which the competitors can potentially win freedom and wealth.
Okay.
John, what kind of despot would you be?
It's a tough question.
Whoa.
You know, I don't think I'm so ready to be a fascist like you guys are, but
Jordan.
You're not
going to
make it
much like a
Bollywood,
fascist.
I'm not going to be a fascist. I'm just going to be, like an emperor.
I'm the
all right,
fascist.
Okay. All right. Let's,
Okay,
what
so-
kind of despot would I be? I would probably be one to I don't know. I'd probably have a coliseum with like a lot of. What was it, Kyle? You were saying that you would host battles between people. I think I would take it. This would be like some Hunger Games type stuff where there is.
No, well, that's what I'm talking about. Some Hunger Games type shit. You can't.
No, I'm
steal
talking
mine.
about like my brand is based off of some sort of national spectacle that
Okay.
maybe
All right.
isn't people killing each other, but there is some sort of
Tourney? You have a tourney? Not an attorney, but a tournament. A tourney.
Oh, there would
Oh.
be a civilization is
tourney.
based around a tournament where people prove their worth, and there's a big media hubbub created around it, almost like in like a Paul Verhoeven-esque, maybe Starship Troopers kind of very strange way. And I am the one who decides everything. There are no rules. It's all just based around what I like and what I don't.
I'm gonna get in this thing and see what happens.
I think my answer would be I wouldn't be a despot. I would refuse.
Okay.
So, I guess all
Okay.
you guys want to be a despot.
Thank
but,
you, Keith.
I would
You're
just say
very
no.
noble.
I wouldn't be one.
All right.
Thanks so much.
All right, great. Thanks, Keith. Real quick, so all the stuff that you just manipulated underneath this elevator was the stuff that was sketched out in that journal that we found.
Yeah, I think we need to find something.
Some other parts for
Or-
that, because he said that he took parts to like manipulate another one of Atris's machines, but that the gears he left behind could still be manipulated by hand. Right?
Is he
It
gonna
sounded like it was
There he is. Look at him. He's pathetic.
No, I like
Brad.
this guy. This is a good guy, I think.
Come to
It's
read
Brad
your
again.
book so soon?
Give us the book, Brad.
Not yet, old friend.
Does he not recognize that we're not Atris?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Maybe we just have like a similar beard. Is he gonna get in that egg? Okay, so I think we're back.
Okay, I don't think that we're in Rashalan. I think he's got the book for Rashalan.
No, yeah, no, we are
And
not
we're in the teaching
Relishan.
Relishan. And we're in the teaching world that he mentioned in the journal,
Yes.
right?
What makes you think that?
Because I think that in that little cutscene, he was holding the Rishan.
Yeah,
Linking
really, Sean,
book.
yeah.
And so that would also explain why this world has a bunch of puzzles on it, because it's a teaching world, and we're supposed to, like, he sends people here to learn things
Yes.
through puzzles.
I believe this is a trial, or maybe all of the worlds we go to will be like trial worlds that Atris made to test his sons.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter right now. We spent enough time in this book.
We've got to be careful because it might have these worlds might have some sort of corrupting influence.
Yeah, both of his sons turned out evil. Maybe it's the tests that made him that way.
Speed up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Cool. So
Alright,
now
so what is the diagram of this thing in the book look like?
let's see.
Kyle, are you still in the area where you know how to solve these?
Well, not really. Like, I recognize them. I don't know how to solve them.
So there was a. These two were kind of on the same plane, and then the one on the far left was all the way down. And then it also had a diagram of what position the gears were in.
Oh, and we can rotate this thing, so we have to... Yeah. Yeah, first we'll do the gears. Okay, it looks like we got that one. Well,
Because we need the gears to be able to, like, slot into each other in that little bit, right?
yeah. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah. That should be good.
That's good.
So, are we in the tusk right now? I
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we are in the big
oh.
tusk.
Okay.
And then what
I
is
consider
that?
it a tooth, but I understand how you would look at it and say it's a tusk.
Oh, okay.
Um,
This is a top-down diagram of the thing that we're looking at in the game.
Yeah.
Right.
So it looks like we need two of them to have the little end out and one to not have
Okay.
that.
It was helpful for this guy to write all this down.
And then to just leave it like, laying around.
Is that... Oh.
We need one more to have the little end out.
Anyone, or do we know?
I think anyone.
Yeah. So I think...
Was there a drawing of that thing? That fourth thing?
What was the fourth thing?
The little like record player looking thing?
Yeah, there was that.
Oh, okay.
It only has two positions, so I just put it in the one that is pictured.
This cage seems superfluous. I don't understand what it's
Yeah,
doing.
what is this cage doing?
It goes around and opens up the door. Oh no, it opened up like a shell?
Maybe? Oh. Can you pull just the little handle and not the big one?
No. It is a superfluous handle. It is literally a lever to push a lever. Yeah, I just copycatted. Okay, we're here.
Oh, there was a green button. Did you see that?
I already pushed the green button.
Oh.
I forgot to try to do this.
Wait, so we didn't do the thing down there that we needed to yet?
No, we did. It got the elevator, right?
Oh, okay.
No, we already had that. So I'm... Oh,
Oh, heck.
okay.
Green button sent us back down. My bad.
We're back down. No, that's fine. We needed to go back down.
Oh, okay.
I think so. So I think we have everything underneath the elevator set up right. Get out of here.
Just for my own peace of mind, can I see the diagram of whatever that fourth thing is?
Yeah. Over here.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
spring?
it can so this lever can either be pointed at the gear or pointed at the teeth.
Oh, okay. Okay. And right in the diagram, it's pointed
Oh.
at the teeth.
I think these are wrong. I think right now we have both of these up at the top and this one. So these need to be in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Oops. There we go.
There it
Okay.
is.
Before I bring just because the elevator takes a long time, I want to double check there's not like some other mechanism in the room that I'm missing.
It's a
That's
nice
weird.
fresco.
That's
Or remnants of a fresco.
You can check out my Kickstarter. I'm making a feature-length movie. It's called Remnants of the Fresco.
damn it.
Maybe
can
I should
check out-
rename the movie that.
You can check out my Kickstarter. I'm making a feature-length fresco.
Keith, you stepped on my joke where I was gonna say that I would kill for the remnants of a fresca.
My kingdom for half a fresca.
But make it the top half. I am a king.
Specialty cans made just for the king.
Oh, wait, is this different? This is different,
yeah,
right?
This is different. We're rotating. So that the door will be where
It's gonna shoot us out the top like Willy Wonka.
Oh, we're still going up, though.
I just did a Google search on remnants of a fresco in quotation marks. 38,100 results.
Nah.
That's not a lot, though.
Before I made my movie public, there were no
Hey!
Topology of Sirens.
Oh,
And now-
Oh, he got the egg open.
Uh-oh, he got the egg open. Leg open, my egg open.
We're gonna have to leg open that egg.
Bummer.
Well, heck. Let's get in there. Oh, this is nice.
Oh, he's got some nice tunes, some world music playing in here.
I like that bug face. That looks like a big bug face.
It's a pretty cool Beetleborg.
No, I think it's a bad
Now that's a show
Beetleborg.
you could base a podcast around.
Oh, it's on the list. Don't
I
worry.
think we're going to get around to it at some point, hopefully, if we actually do this podcast and stick with it. Dabbleshow.com. Keep an eye out. Coming soon.
If I had to describe a Beetleborg in 2 words, probably big,
Ah.
and they're also,
Sons.
I think, bad.
I promise to teach you the secrets of my ages. This world is the first step on your journey. Search the island, and you'll find 3 linking books. Each connects to an age in which you must learn to live.
Oh,
Hello, Atreus. Been a long time. Sorry I'm not there to greet you in person, but I just didn't think it would be wise, considering how long
Oh, I know
I've
him.
been stuck here. Trapped
I know
in
Brad
these
Dorff.
lesson ages
Brad.
by 2 very greedy little boys. Your sons, Atreus, Cirrus, and Achenar.
Played a real fucking creep in the
Of
X-Files.
course, they're not so little anymore, not so innocent.
I remember that.
I thought a lot about innocence these last few years and what happens when it gets lost.
See the
Worried
theme of
about
this was
relation?
Innocence Lost?
I have it. Worried about friends, relatives, people you can't get back. I know just how you feel. But if you want to do something about it, you're gonna have to open this device. And there's just one problem. I've changed the 3 symbols that do that. So if you want to reclaim relation, you're gonna have to get your own class.
Solve the puzzle, man!
Symbols, Atreus. And don't keep me waiting forever.
there's only one problem. You have to be level 53 to open this door.
I can't think of anything else I know Brad Dorff? Dorif?
Dorif.
Dorif?
Dorif? I can't think of anything else
Aaron.
I know him from, but
One
he
Flew
played a
Over
real
the Cuckoo's
fucking...
Nest, maybe?
I haven't seen it. I
He was in
know.
Deadwood. He was the doctor in Deadwood.
haven't seen it.
My sons.
Oh, we can watch this again if we want to.
Good to know. Good to know. Atreus always had that voice. It's not because he's old. He's just a weirdo.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So these are
butterfly.
the symbols, I think. Oh. Oh, geez. Oh, this is something.
Ooh.
Oh,
Man,
boy.
this is the Myst ass puzzle. Look at this.
Oh, okay.
It's a telescope of some kind. So do we have to worry about the 3 linking books that Atreus was talking about, or do we just need to care about symbols now?
I'm sure that the linking books are at different places over this world.
Right.
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
so-
this is the hub world, and there are linking books within it.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, okay. I can drag this to
Oh, so
move
you've
it.
got
Okay.
you have to locate the symbol within the reticle.
That. Well, I mean, that looks like a thing, but Seems like maybe I can't get over there. That definitely looks like what I'm
Okay,
looking
so you've
for.
got focus, you've got zoom, and you can pan.
Oh, there we go.
Pan, scan.
That's wrong, I think.
You're wrong.
It looks slightly
You're-
different,
What?
right? Yeah,
No.
it's different.
No, that's exactly right.
No, that one has those lines, and it's I guess it just fills the lines. Is that what it is?
Yeah. I think we need to zoom out a little bit, though.
Oh, do you think this is maybe going to be a little bit of a fiddly piece of shit?
I'm not sure that anything happens right now. Maybe we should just kind of leave this and come back to it.
Is there a...
Second.
Okay. Let's check the third one just to make sure.
We could at least just find them though.
There's just one problem. I changed, the three
symbols. Oh, that's so good.
So are these
Yeah,
the new
it's,
symbols?
you
So are
know-
these the new symbols or the original symbols?
These are the new ones.
Are they?
Seven-R made. What's his name?
Yeah, like I think the idea is that the reticles were like different shapes, and so he knew where to find the old ones. So now it's a circle and a leaf and a bug instead of whatever fucking thing it was before.
Why? The way that I had interpreted this was that the bug and the leaf and whatever from before is the original answer, and now they don't work because he's changed whatever symbols the machine is looking for. But I guess we'll find out as we continue to try and solve these puzzles.
Yeah.
We didn't get any of them yet, right?
No.
We found the symbols.
We lined them up. I think we have to do something else. Like I think like these need to be lined up, but then there's something else to like activate it.
Well, there's that button that played the movie.
Well,
And to bring the egg up, he had to put something in that dish.
what has he got to put in the dish?
He had to make like an offering to the egg god.
We might actually just need to back out of here for now. Oh,
Eggs for the egg god.
speaking of,
It's a really easy god to appease. God. These are all over. They're not scarce.
Look, he knows what he likes. Eggs.
halt mortal. Like, oh god, what does he want? I demand eggs over easy.
If you wish to play over medium, the hardest kind of egg.
Yolk not too runny. All right, so
Oh, so that's the
Blocks
tusk.
Yeah, the tooth.
So we weren't So we weren't in the tusk, the tooth.
okay.
So let's go get in
the
there,
Tusk.
right?
It's called Tusk.
Tusk, the Tusk.
Let's get back to this this light puzzle here.
what do you
Light
know
puzzle.
that this thing does, though? What do you do? What is the aim here?
It's like a light linking puzzle. Like the light is here, and now we gotta. So, wait.
Well, we don't even know what we're trying to open yet, right?
So I think this is lined up right because when I look in here, I see this.
Well, that's
But
one side, right?
So I don't know.
Try spinning it and seeing if it still looks at that thing.
Oh, this thing I think spins or something. No? Okay. Yeah, I will try spinning it. Here we go.
Oh, that sound.
Oh, it's always gonna look at it, but it's got to focus the right way.
Oh. Okay.
It's going off that way now.
What's it looking at now? Ooh.
Wait, what does that make?
Oh, so
Mirrors. It's mirrors.
it looks like there used to be a thing to the left
So
there.
if I rotate it, it should now be going to the right. Right?
No, it'd be facing.
yeah,
oh,
there it
okay.
is.
Yeah,
There it is.
it's right there.
It's maybe it was just like I couldn't tell that it was there before because it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So let's see this one here, and so each one has a black side.
Okay, so now we're
Where are you trying to aim this? Where's the next one?
I thought it was there.
that looks right.
Wasn't it supposed to aim at another one of these things?
Yeah.
And like, there's one over that way, right?
Oh, you know what? Maybe there's like a puzzle to get the next one to move over here.
Okay.
But isn't
I mean,
that
do
one
we?
right
Are
there?
we? Do we
That
just?
thing? Yeah, this thing.
Well, but it's not when I look through this one, I don't see it.
Well,
You know
right,
what I'm
because you're looking through the clear side, not the side that's reflecting. Oh wait,
It's not reflecting. It's like a pathway through the thing.
Doesn't wait, but doesn't that mean that it's reflecting? If we can
Alright,
enter in and then go left.
What?
real quick, I have a theory. Can you go back to the red one?
The red one.
Yes. And then just spin it until... Oh god, where are we? And then spin it until light comes out of either side. I think what we're trying to do is reflect the light onto the symbol on the thing that the camera was looking at, right?
No light. There's no light source for this. It has to have a light source.
So
I thought the blue one was aiming the light over here.
No, it's not aiming properly.
that was the problem.
All right, I'm
So
sorry.
no, it's okay. The way that the blue one is pointing slightly to the right
Yeah.
of where the stand even is.
What I'm looking at right now is where the light is shining.
Oh.
Yeah. Is there a reason why we went to here instead of
Look at what the light did now.
That was the black side, right?
Because each one has one that is black, so light can't go through.
Look in now.
Oh. Well, that's
so
where we're
there's
going
one over
then.
there. Yeah. All right. I like how music just sometimes plays for 4 seconds.
Yeah, there's even just an option here for music frequency. Actually,
Do
I
you
might
want
actually.
music more often?
Yeah, we can do it more often if you
Kick
want
it
it
up
more
a
often.
notch.
Yeah,
Emerald
kick it up a
Lagasse,
notch.
come on.
Maybe.
That's too
Did you
much.
say,
Right there.
There you go. Yeah, perfect.
did you say Agassi?
Emerald Lagasse.
Emerald Lagasse.
Should we
Is it
save?
Did you think his name was like Emerald Agassi?
No,
saving.
I thought
What's our name?
that John for some reason was talking about a tennis player and saying the name wrong, and I was like, why are you talking
You
about a
thought he was
tennis
talking
player?
about Andre Agassi.
Andre Agassi.
No, we're talking about kicking it up a notch with Emerald Lagasse.
What's our name?
KNKNJNJ.
That's the food guy, right?
That's the food guy.
Whoa.
The food guy.
Bam.
There are other food guys, but he is the food guy.
Great great album called Agassi about it is loosely based on the tennis player by
Oh, this is how we. Okay.
by Essential Hues.
Let me see if we can
Essentially,
walk through this house now.
John, you'd probably like that. You'd probably like
This is the house where we found the journal, right?
Agassi by Essential Hues.
Yes.
Never heard of him.
It's a band camp that I stumbled on. I
Here
think
we
actually
go.
he changed the band name to Essential Forever, which I think is a worse name than Essential Hues. But yeah, it's called the album's called Agassi.
What kind of music are we talking here?
Well, it's
Super lo-fi.
Oh God! A
Oh,
creature.
hey, buddy.
Oh, it's a little fun one.
I think there's a Bulbasaur in there.
It's a little bunny house. That's great.
Oh jeez,
Oh, that's bad.
that's something.
it's very lo-fi, sort of low tempo pop. A little bit of like
Why is-
a beachy vibe, reggae vibe sometimes.
Interesting.
It is interesting. It's very good.
That's
I recommend
really
Men's
interesting.
Hair. How about everybody, when you get a chance, check out Agassi, the song Men's Hair by Essential Hues on the album, the EP Agassi.
Oh
Will
jeez.
do.
Oh man, some kind of
I'm pointing some kind of flower.
Or Parrot
Looks like
Earrings is another really good one. From
try
now.
pollinating those other little cups.
This.
Are
is
you
very-
riding a goose?
It does look like that.
It does. It looks exactly like a goose. Oh. Okay, it's making a noise. That must be the right spot.
Yep. So
Okay, that's terrifying.
one of
But that
the
could have
one.
been music frequency. I've heard that before.
I don't think this is where the green thing is.
You don't know. I think it is where the green thing is.
Well, let's find out.
What do you
There's going
think
to be
about
a lot
that,
of
Jordan?
sound-based puzzles in my film, kind of like that.
Cool.
Are people watching your movie gonna have to solve puzzles?
I'm gonna bump the
Isn't
transition
any
speed a bit.
isn't any movie really just a puzzle for the mind?
Yeah. No, the main character solves puzzles, portrayed by Courtney Stevens. A run.
Not
Yeah.
that Courtney Stevens,
No, it is that
unfortunately.
Tell people it is that Courtney. They'll
Okay,
see
now
when
we're
they go to
getting
the
Courtney
Indiegogo
Stevens.
that it's not. But it is.
Listen. Her name is Courtney Stevens. You can interpret
If
that
you-
as you will. But
If you donate enough to the Indiegogo, John will reshoot the whole movie with with the other Courtney Stevens.
Oh, is it already all shot, John?
no, we're shooting in the summer.
I just mean after.
It's a stretch
so
goal.
The Indiegogo
Yeah,
will
it's a stretch
succeed.
goal.
So they're going to shoot the whole thing with the original Courtney and then reshoot it.
But only at
It's a stretch goal. Haven't
Only
you
if the
ever heard of
stretch goal
stretch
gets there.
goals?
No, I'm saying, but you hit the stretch goal and then you film it with one actress and then reshoot it with a different act. Like you could just
Yeah,
skip
so you get
that.
two versions.
Listen,
Oh,
if you donate,
I was assuming that you'd can the original
No.
version, like the
Well, I mean, you
original Back to
could.
the Future, which doesn't really exist.
if you donate a certain amount, one of the perks will be is that you get access to the alternate version starring the other Courtney Stevens. Who the other Courtney Stevens is, who's to say? But that is one of your perks.
I promise you or anyone else thinking about making a movie, it will try like it might be a nightmare to make, but whatever you get out of casting Courtney Stevens, run button Courtney Stevens as a star of a movie, will be a great film.
Yes.
It might not be a
It might
competent
not be a
film.
good movie.
It might be a good movie. It might not be competently done, but it will be.
it will be
incredibly
worth
filmed.
watching.
Absolutely worth watching. It's like I think people have too low of a tolerance for what they consider like a good bad movie. Like a lot of those movies that are famously like so bad they're good, I think are really hard to watch. But there are a few real gems out there, and I think that worst case scenario, that's what you've got on your hands if you cast Courtney Stevens in a movie. Not yours, John. Ours.
Uh-oh. We've got
that?
something going on over here.
Well,
I can't tell what that is.
I think
Courtney
we've
Stevens
completed our thing.
is really great in their own special way. So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Good point. This one's for all the Courtney Stevens out there.
This stream is
We're
dedicated.
counting
Your name
down
is Courtney
America.
Stevens. This stream is dedicated to you.
Counting down America's top 10 Courtney Stevens.
We gotta
So
turn around and close the door before you open the new door. That's important.
You're gonna let all the air
Stevens
conditioning
from
out.
the 80s, 90s, and today.
You mean the 90s,
We're digging through
2000s,
the
and
crates.
today?
No, they
Bringing the
still
Courtney
say 80s,
Stevens.
90s.
You remember, doesn't?
They really do?
Yeah, they do.
That's stupid. They're dumb.
Well, it's like, don't you ever go like if you think back to like 2003, and you're like, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
that's just because we're getting old. We're like actually adults now.
I'm not getting old. I'm an adult, but I'm not getting old.
Did we light something up? There's still one of our deals that we hadn't looked in. One of these viewfinders.
I lined them all up.
Yeah, we
Okay,
did.
thank
Right. I originally, yes. I mean, just after we've solved our first light puzzle.
Okay.
We've looked
Is
in
it
these two. We
possible
haven't
that we
looked in the
did a
third
shit
one.
job lining them up?
No. This is perfect.
This one, there's a little space on the tail there. I don't know.
You're a little
perfect.
space on the tail.
Yeah, you're a little space on the tail. It's a good point.
Damn, it is a good point.
All right. So, should we go to where the light was pointing? I guess.
What
do you have in
How
mind?
do I wait?
Is
how-
there a
how do I
reason?
get
Is
the
it that
fuck
we
outta
think?
here?
Is it that we think that we can't solve this puzzle right now, or are we just choosing to try and make progress somewhere else.
I think we can't solve this right now.
I agree.
But- Okay, there we go. Okay,
Gotta
yes,
close
close
the other
the
door.
door, of course. Oh, wait. Okay, we haven't been down here, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's the...
Oh, there we go.
Whoa. Oh, I
This
remember
is a-
this.
This is a fun one. Let's.
Oh,
go
Jordan,
do
have you
this
played
one.
this game?
I just streamed the first 2.5 hours with it with y'all about 15
Oh,
years
right.
ago.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did do that, didn't we? Back in 2003.
Back when we were young.
I still had dreams back then.
I actually only started having dreams recently.
Tell us
Well,
about your
have you
dreams.
still never had a nightmare?
And you remember them all, right?
I have as I said before, I have had like dreams that like in retrospect like are intense or scary, but never anything where I've ever woken up terrified. You know what I mean? So still, yeah, pretty much no. I've had a couple. I've had like 3 nightmares ever.
Hey, here we go.
Oh,
No,
Oh, you piece of shit.
you
you
stupid
piece of shit.
barrel.
That's a good
Goddamn.
point. It is a piece of shit.
There we go.
Come on.
How about now? How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Or- I guess.
Well,
Glass door.
that doesn't really do it for us.
Oh,
how do
are
you
we
know it
trying to
didn't-
get? Are we trying to
I
get
think
it
we
to
have-
go the other way?
I thought we were trying to bash open the door.
I think we're just trying to get it to move to the right.
Oh, okay. Well, if we did need to bash open the door, we've accomplished that now. So good
Yeah.
job. Good job, team.
But yeah, I don't I don't do a lot of remembering my dreams, or at least I didn't until recently. And then
There
all
we
of a
go.
sudden, almost.
Hey,
There we go.
All right, but now the ladder's not there, right?
But hey,
What are we going to be able
the
to?
ladder? Oh, that's not.
Because now we can't get to the platform. So the
My gosh,
Is this Donkey Kong?
this
Yes.
is fucking bullshit.
Can you not just drop down there? You think?
nope.
Ugh.
Let's go. I mean, let's. I mean, it
See,
would be
that's the
irresponsible to not check. No, god damn it.
It's not letting you even get down the ladder.
Nope. Because it's too down. It's down too low.
See now,
Oh, I
that's
see.
that's my problem with these kinds of puzzles, is that they don't work.
There we
Yo.
go. Perfect. Nailed
Nice.
it.
They don't work in any sort of real fucking way. Like it's just like just like walk to the door. Like just walk there.
What?
Wow.
What are you talking about, Keith?
It's another elevator shaft.
Just walk there.
It broke.
But if there's a barrel in the way, you can't walk. There's nothing here.
You can jump
Now that the door's open, I bet we roll this barrel in here so that we can
Oh.
stand on it.
Shut up, Jordan. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, nobody likes your fucking smart ass.
Yeah.
I love being on these videos.
It's a unique energy.
Mm-hmm.
Idiot. What were we talking about?
Nothing
Your
good.
dreams.
Oh yeah, just recently in the last like 2 or 3 months, I've been having a lot like vivid dreams that I remember a lot more frequently, just out of nowhere.
Has your diet changed?
Probably those nootropics
No.
you're taking.
I'm not doing either of those.
What kind of nootropics?
Keith, why are you lying about your nootropics?
I'm not.
Every
I'm
time
not
I
taking
come
any
over your
nootropics,
house,
I just,
all you can talk about is your new regimen of nootropics.
It's just because I'm in a what's the word? What's the word for a thing that's a pyramid scheme, but you don't say that it's a pyramid
Ponzi
scheme?
Multi-level
scheme.
marketing.
My multi-level marketing
Oh,
nootropics.
okay.
I'm not taking any. I'm just trying to sell them.
What is this?
multi-level marketing. So this, when we zoomed in on the symbol, the position around the circle corresponded to the different aspects of the zoom. So now we got to go copy that.
Okay.
What? Can we go around the horn and say everybody's favorite nootropic? I'll start this time because the last time it was a joke. Mine's L-theanine.
Oh, mine's definitely L-carnitine.
John?
I don't know. I don't know about nootropics. Yo.
John,
Do you want me to give you one? I can give you a real easy one.
John, you don't have to pretend.
Caffeine is the only one I know.
Caffeine, there you go. That was the one I was going to give you.
Yeah.
You'd have caffeine, yeah.
Caffeine's fine.
Yeah. And for Jordan, we don't even have to know. Jordan's a fucking gym rat. He's built like a brick shit house. It's creepy.
It's true. All right.
All right.
Should I take a picture of this or something?
Yeah, sure. That would be helps.
I did, by the way, look.
I took a picture of it.
I did look at this article called the 14 best nootropics and smart drugs reviewed, because I wanted to double check that L-theanine was a nootropic.
All right, just
My answer
pass
was
that
gonna be-
link to me though, because I am a little bit curious.
Wait, sorry, what's that?
Jordan or me?
You. What are you curious about?
I'm curious about these nootropics.
Well, I wanted
Can
to
one
read
help
out
my
the
brain?
names. They're really funny. Do you want to hear about Bacopa Monieri? Or how about
Jordan, where are we putting the
Ginkgo
outermost
biloba?
ball?
We are-
Oh, I know all about ginkgo biloba.
We are putting the outermost
Ginkgo
ball
biloba
at 55 minutes past the hour.
Whoa. Like here?
Yes. Okay.
How do you know that?
This
I took
fucking...
a picture.
They list Adderall and Ritalin as nootropics in this article. Is that real?
I don't think so.
It's just 13... This is healthline.com, which I'm
What
sure
makes
is
you-
fake as shit.
Okay, what is your understanding of what a nootropic is and how it's different
Well,
from...
I guess it technically is just a drug that affects your brain chemistry.
Well,
like
it's definitely that.
geared towards like performance in some way.
All right, Sorry.
But it says 13 amphetamines. It says 13 amphetamines, and then in parentheses Adderall. And I just feel like it's very First of all, it's dubious for a site called Healthline to be reviewing nootropics in general, but then to say like, yeah, the 13th best smart drug is amphetamines.
All right, we gotta actually do this puzzle.
Okay. You're the next furthest out bead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is at halfway between 15 and 20 minutes.
Same, me
Oh.
too.
So like this?
A little bit further down. There you go. All right, the next one is 30 minutes.
Wait, Jordan, how do you know this?
I took a picture.
Oh. I thought you were
and
like
then
reading a guide. I was like, that's not cool.
and then the next one is at 44 minutes.
44 minutes.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Where are you getting these numbers from?
I'm gonna say that's probably supposed to be. So, the thing where we had to zoom in on the symbol, each aspect of the zoom, like the position of the lens and the amount of zoom and the focus, it made a circle on a ring move around. And so we took a picture of what that produced, and we're trying to reproduce it here. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it worked.
Oh, did it work? Oh, great.
Nice. Very cool.
Oh, this is our first book.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Can we go?
Materia.
Can we go in it? Let's go.
Oh, we can go in it, baby.
I
hell
love
yes.
these dumbass machines.
Yeah, they're so good.
The open a book machine.
just in case you didn't want to open that book yourself.
Or if you've never opened a book before, maybe.
Yeah.
Although I don't know how you got into this world.
Look at this. Wow. This is good. This is different from... This is the same one I first got when I played it by myself, but it's different from the one we got last time on the Let's Play, but I think this one seems cooler.
Oh, man, that's so great.
Look at that!
Didn't
This is rad as hell.
Didn't Riven open up like that with like one of those?
Mm-hmm.
Like on a roller
what?
coaster?
Or whatever. Yeah,
Oh, well,
Riven had
not
a lot of roller
open,
coasters.
but yeah, it does have one. It has a couple, I think.
But yeah,
What do
in Myst, anytime we would go to a new age, it would give us a fly through like that.
Yes.
And this place is cool as hell, dude.
Yeah. This game's
I-
good.
Yeah, honestly, and kind of surprisingly, I was the coldest on Myst by far, and I feel like I like each one a little bit more. But that'll change, I bet.
There will be some puzzle here that you're not okay with.
I mean, I already wasn't okay with that barrel puzzle. Because it's like, just
barrel
walk
puzzle.
to the fucking door. Just walk to the door. It was right there.
It's a video game.
There's a barrel in my way.
You couldn't get over the barrel.
Well, but I still, it's a video game, but I have this same criticism of other video games. I played Vampire, the Don't Nod game. I just beat that today because it was on Games Pass. So I was like, oh, great. I was sort of interested in this game, but not $45 interested in it. And I played it, and I don't particularly recommend it. But it was fine. I definitely played like 25 hours of it. But I beat it today, and like the last thing I did was is that Jesus?
That's
No.
Jesus, baby.
I think
That's
that's
not long brown hair. That's like a background.
Is that Atreus and his sons?
no. I think the
No, I don't
big
think
heads
so.
are supposed to be Cirrus and
Cirrus and
Achenar.
Achenar, I think. Yeah.
I don't know who this like.
You think so?
They got the same facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
Because Achenar had the big beard and Cirrus had the goatee.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I guess these are all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the whole game's supposed to be about them, I think.
Anyway, the last thing you do in the game is like go inside this house real quick.
Spoilers
And-
for Vampire, I guess.
Spoilers for Vampire. At the very end of the game, you go inside of a place. And
Ooh, look at this.
it's
this is
like
cool.
the door is locked, so it's like oh, you've got to find a different way in. And there are these like big windows, like with no screen or
Ooh.
panel. Just like basically it's a hole in the side of the house, but
Oh,
you
boy.
can't just walk in there because it's like, oh, but this is a window. You have to find the door. You have to find an open door, not this window.
Yeah.
And I got mad at that too. So I'm at least consistent. Whether you agree
You
with
are
it or not.
consistent. I think
Well,
that
is it-
getting a. Is that electricity? What is that noise?
Ah!
Oh god, you're getting electrified by the fucking.
Oh no.
It might actually
Oh.
be.
The difference is that was like just kind of annoying and dumb, but these games are, especially Myst, was sort of based all around the idea
Oh,
that
Oh,
you.
look, there's like a.
That's rad.
Damn.
What does this do?
It's like when you.
Oh, don't stand in it.
No, I think
I'm
do
standing
stand
in
in
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a full body massage, I bet.
Body massage.
Who wants a body massage?
Go. Heath, I think I agree with you that you're consistent and that real world logic applied to those situations in games,
What could this possibly be?
the games don't hold up. You know what I mean? Is this like a track switcher?
I know. I think it's a clock.
Who knows?
But
It's not all
I
real-
think that by letting that stuff bother you, you are only enabling games to bother you.
Well,
right? Like
it's-
getting upset about that stuff doesn't
I think
serve
it's
any kind
twofold.
of critical function because that's just not how games are.
Well, it's twofold. It's that most games don't have a lot of stuff like this.
Okay.
And it's always like the problem is always like the game's telling you that you can't go to a place that they have designed it in a way where you should literally be able to go there. And the solution isn't like in a in different set of circumstances, maybe I could just choose to not be bothered by it. But also, they could have chosen to just not have open fucking windows that I easily could have walked through if it was real life.
Yeah. I mean, like they could have replaced that asset with a boarded up window or something. But y'all have
this is
also
a fully custom asset too. Like this was like not a thing that was repeated somewhere.
I
Like
stuck.
they built this from the ground up just for this scene.
you stuck. It
I
looks like
stuck.
there's a bunch of these things, and maybe you have to set them all to the same thing.
I don't know how to get out. How did I get in here?
Was
You
this a
climbed
roller
up.
coaster?
You climbed up into it. I think we got to go back there.
And
Right?
so,
Like one of these goes down further.
Oh, I climbed up from there.
Oh, okay. There we go.
so like I guess but the other point was just like on a scale of like things that bother me in video games, this is at the absolute lowest thing. but the Myst games traffic in doing this thing is like kind of all they
I
do
think-
is set up these puzzles where at least parts of most of the puzzles
You're-
could be solved by just just step over the railing and just step over the railing.
Yeah.
You know?
Basically, the thing you're describing is what's known as adventure game logic. It just sounds like you hate adventure game logic.
Yeah,
which,
I just think I hate adventure game
I'm not.
logic.
I mean, but
Yeah.
like y'all played 4 Silent Hill games, and
Yeah, we
every
hated them.
Yeah, every protagonist of a
First one
Silent
was
Hill game
good.
could easily solve their problem by just like stepping over a fence,
Yeah.
or like climbing over some railings. You know, like it's video games.
Yeah. But I
My
think you're proving
attempts
my
to
point that I'm
produce
consistent.
A
I mean, you
carnivorous
agree.
hybrid have
but-
had limited success. I thought I was making greater progress, but the life that grows in this forest isn't like the plants on Narayan. It's much more tenacious, less susceptible to grafts. Perhaps if I try mixing in species from the swamp?
The swamp?
No, oh god, this is why. Wait.
Back
What?
to that thing again. Wait, what? Oh, is it just going back to?
Oh, did it just insert?
Oh, we just found new pages for this book.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's only 2 new pages. Here.
No, it cannot be true. It cannot be true. Surely his journals deceive me.
Oh wait,
he
no,
says
we
he's
read
brought
this
them
one.
back. Whoa, he says he's brought them back? He says he's given...
Yeah, we've read this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the new one was this page and then the drawing on the other side.
Okay.
Oh, it filled in pages that were previously blank. I got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
just one, though, yeah.
I was like, that's really annoying that they're hiding pages within red pages, but they did give us the blanks, I guess. So
Ooh.
Bowling ball?
It's the holy hand grenade. Hey, remember all our fun with the grain chute and Riven?
No, I don't.
Wait, what?
There was a chute looking thing,
A
like
grain
the one
chute, yeah.
on your right in Riven also.
Yes, you're right. This is correct.
So we got to activate whatever this thing is, I guess.
We got into this age here like twice as fast this time as last time, because on the last episode I'm pretty sure I think it took us like over 2 hours to get to our first age.
And then that's where we stopped, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, what is this? This looks like a control panel for this thing.
Ooh.
Needs power, I guess.
Wow, it's an exciting control panel.
So here's something that I did.
Oh,
Have you noticed that it's summer and it's getting warmer?
I don't
Summer's
go outside,
almost
so-
here. Summer's almost here, and I decided I have a lot of tea in my cabinet that I haven't been drinking.
But do you have a lot of
tea?
juice in your cabinet?
No, just tea. And so I took some tea that I hadn't been using, and I made some iced tea. I cold brewed some iced tea.
What kind of tea are we talking about? What kind of
Well,
leaf
this,
you got?
this first one was Ruby 18, sometimes called Ruby Red or Ruby Black. UFO.
Where the hell did that
very
come from?
cool. Came from space.
Oh god, there's a lot of things happening now.
Wow, that was very cool. This is excellent.
This is
This is like pinball.
Yeah?
So my first batch was with Ruby 18, Taiwanese black tea. It turned out very good, and also turned out exactly like I expected it to. And then another
you're
thing
just
I did-
giving us a tea report?
No. This is just a preamble. I drank all the tea, and I decided to make tea again, and I had some tea given to me by a friend, and I still had some left, and I had some other black tea, and I was like, oh, I'll just blend these. And I blended what I thought was Assam black tea, regular old black tea, just regular Assam black tea.
Oh my gosh.
English breakfast.
I'm scandalized.
Well, but it turned out it wasn't. It was Lapsang Souchong, Kyle. Which
Oh,
is smoked tea.
Smoky.
So I thought that I ruined it. I thought that I ruined this tea because it was smoky and I wasn't expecting it. I didn't plan out to make a smoky tea, iced tea. But then I took a sip, and you want to know what it tasted exactly like? Literally exactly like? Chocolate Tootsie Roll Pops.
What? Okay, you need to give me the recipe for this.
I will give you the recipe for it, yeah. But yeah, chocolate Tootsie Roll
exact
Pops.
proportions and exact leaves, because that sounds.
I didn't measure it, but I've got a pretty good idea of what went in there, so
right.
I can. And then there was another mystery tea that I used that I wasn't exactly sure even now what it was, but it was like 2 grams out of like 16 grams. So
All right, real quick, can we talk about what just happened before we
No,
leave?
I don't.
This
I,
area?
Yes.
Yeah. What happened?
No, this is
Okay.
now a tea stream.
There was 3 different settings for that ramp that the ball would come down,
I didn't.
but all 3 versions resulted in the ball breaking.
Right.
So I think we need to make a new ball, and that is what looks like we have found here.
Oh, okay. So we need to make a ball that's not going to break, I guess.
That looks like glass.
That does
looks
look
like
like
a
wrong
ball.
bad.
I mean, it fits.
Is it glass or is it diamond? Which is very strong.
It might be like geode, kind of.
We've already previously established that there are balls made of glass. This just
Okay.
seems like more of those.
Okay.
Got it.
What if we
Also,
break
whenever
all
you're
the
heading
ones
back
out?
over to this, look at the swamp water here.
Yeah.
This looks like it's going to be something, maybe.
Well, he
Could be
talked about
something.
making a hybrid plant out of something from the swamp.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this guy's making hybrid plants. You can tell.
All right. Oh, it's the yeah.
John, what are you drinking for tea? You seem like you're drinking tea right now. Not like literally now.
No, I'm
but-
not drinking tea right now. I don't know. I don't buy tea for the home. I just buy it when I'm at like restaurants.
Like what? Like what kind of? What are you, like what kind of restaurants and what kind of tea?
What kind of restaurants? I don't know.
Yeah,
Just like
what kind of
any-
restaurants are serving you tea?
I'm a nice.
I don't understand what
So,
that
you
is.
know,
What I
have-
don't get what the UFO thing is.
Oh,
I
I
like a nice. I like a nice jasmine. Iced jasmine.
Okay.
So
A little hint of honey.
I
in there.
think
Yeah.
I think the UFO thing isn't it just floating up and then dropping the ball?
No, because the ball comes from one of these chutes, right?
No, there's
So
2 balls.
Theoretically, we don't have a ball right now, right? So what happens if we try and run it?
No,
All right, so it drops something.
yeah.
It looked like a glass ball. Is what it looked like.
I thought maybe the ball that we made would be.
That's the
one
ball that we
drops
made right
down.
there. Now
Oh, there we go.
See
No,
that?
I don't think neither of these are the ones that we made.
Oh, why is it? Oh, is it using the ball? It's using that ball as a weight to launch the
Yes.
glass
yeah,
one.
it's using the red ball as a weight. So. Oh, okay, so if we make a ball in here that is heavier or less heavy, it'll alter the. So this is like a ballast for the chute.
Let's
You see what I'm
look
saying?
at what it's actually connected to, if we can even see.
Okay, yeah, so it's connected to this end of the chute.
Oh, okay.
And so we're not creating a ball that's going into the chute. We're adjusting the amount of counterweight on this thing. Printsattetable.com. So if we move it,
Oh, so we just want to keep it flat.
yeah, we want to keep it level, I think.
Oh, okay.
So I think we need to remove
let's-
like 1 square of weight, right? Because it
Well, so let's see what this ball looks like. It looks like there's like the brown and the red, right? And it looks like
Right.
it's half and half to me.
Oh, right, yeah.
It looks like it's 2 brown and 2 red.
Okay, so we just need it to be slightly lighter.
Yeah.
So we'll switch like a wood for a glass or something. The zip mode does not appear to have happened.
It's not zipping for you.
Yeah, I don't. Unless there's
Did you
like
not
a special.
apply? Did you apply your settings?
Yeah.
There's no apply.
There is no apply. But
That famous line from The
Yep.
Matrix.
It said, "Do or do not. There is no apply." That's what he said.
That's what the Oracle said. Okay.
All right.
It's 2019. Can we get a name for that species, please?
What's
putting out
Yoda
8 Star Wars
species.
Yoda species.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
We're
it's
putting out
Yo-
18 of those
it's
movies
Yoda-
a year.
it's Yoda Clan, like Frieza Clan.
Are there other like Yoda type Yodas though?
They did the same thing. Huh?
I think it went lower this time.
I'm glad you brought up Frieza because Frieza's species is also called Frieza species.
Yeah, that's the joke I'm making.
Yeah, no, but I'm
bullshit.
glad it's both of these things need names. I'm sick of it.
I'm
Like
sick
it's a
of it.
little bit
I'm-
funny,
I'm
but
as
come
mad
on,
as you
it's
are.
2019. We're all pissed off over this.
Yeah, I'm pissed
We're all
off.
we're so mad.
Olivia just keep saying it's 2019.
It's
like it
20
means
fucking 19.
something. I hate
got-
to be the guy with the calendar.
Do I need to say the month? Do we need to be reminded that it's May 2019?
Maybe we
Okay.
move the cog this time. I put the cog back in the middle, maybe.
Shut up, Jordan. Oh my god. That's so stupid what you just said.
I'm gonna be so embarrassed when this is wrong.
Oh, look what you did, you moron.
Why is it that way? It seems like if you move the thing into the middle, it should ballast like. The counterbalance shouldn't make that side lower if it's in.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's
that-
nice that whoever designed this world had the courtesy to just have an infinite supply of balls.
Which way did it tip?
Okay, now
It
is it
tipped
possible
further to the right this time than it did to the left.
Is it possible that it only looks centered and actually it's further to the left?
Well,
Because the
no,
dot on the diagram shows it dead center.
it's just that the ball on the right is heavier, so
Okay.
having the gear farther to the right helps it balance.
Okay, so we need to go make the
But-
ball lighter.
We need to make the
No,
ball
we
heavier
gotta make
again.
the ball heavier.
Oh,
'cause
sorry, yeah, heavier, yeah.
The gear is acting as the fulcrum.
Well, yeah, because it's half
Yes.
it's half like stone and half wood, but we've got a ton of glass on our thing.
Well, we have
Let's
so
add-
that thing. I believe that one has 3 wood and 1 glass.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just add Oh, you want to try 1 glass and then the 2
I
stone
think
or whatever
2
that
metal,
is?
2 glass.
Metal, is that what it is? 2 metal, 2 glass.
I think
Crazy?
so.
Because we don't have
Yes.
3 of anything.
I'm crazy for materials. A material
Pull
girl,
it.
if you will.
Living in a material world. I still don't know what that is.
What a banger! Fuck off.
No, see, now it's too heavy.
So we've got to
It's too
we got to
heavy.
replace 1 metal with 1 wood.
Yep.
And then there's also the possibility that it's not supposed to be in the middle and that Jordan lied to us.
Sure, that's also possible.
Wait, no. Wait, is that
yeah,
right?
that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
All right.
Where's my zip mode?
Maybe zip mode means something different. In this
I
game.
think it's zip mode just
No.
I think what zip mode does is it
No.
just takes away I think what zip mode does is it takes away the animation between the bubbles and not lets you skip bubbles.
No.
They used to
'Cause
let
that's
us skip
That's
bubbles.
a different setting.
Still way too heavy on that side. Maybe if we just move it all the way to the left.
Yeah, let's try moving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, what do you think?
John's asleep.
I'm asleep, man. No, I
Remember-
don't know.
Remember when
I'm not
John
gonna
called
tell
in
you.
to
I
the?
only like watching dolls. Come on, you all know this by this point.
Oh, I just skipped it.
Remember when John called in to the Riven LP from his phone?
No.
That was a
Did I
good
actually
bit.
do that?
Well, that's even worse.
Wait, how is that possible?
Yeah, that's not
Wait.
how physics.
Yeah, that's not how physics.
Okay, is it possible that what we've thought is the okay? Now this is going to sound like I don't know how physics works, but obviously something's wrong. Is it possible that somehow the ball in the room is the weight, not the counterweight, and it's applying pressure to the opposite side that we think it is.
Yeah, now I'm looking at it. The ball sits here, and it's connected to this thing, which is over here, so it is actually reversed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe move it all the way to the right?
I think we should try the middle again. Or I guess we can try the right while we're here.
While we're here.
I can't see the rope that y'all are talking about on the screen share.
It's a little bit tough to see, but it's like the
Okay. Well,
that's better.
Though.
That is better.
Okay, Jordan, you see the metal chute.
Yeah.
And then below that is a big log.
Yes.
So the thing is that where the ball sits is not connected to the chute; it's connected to the log.
Oh, okay.
And I think wait. No.
I don't know why it would be the way that it is, but that's what it seems like it's doing. So I think we should run with it either way.
We need a log lady.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, my reasoning for why it would be reversed is incorrect. So I still don't know why it's doing that, but it seems like that's what it's doing.
Are there any other iterations of the counterweight that you haven't tried yet?
Yeah, there are, I think.
But there's nothing like we have already established that making it lighter has the effect of making it heavier.
So we want to make it heavier to make it lighter.
Right.
Okay. This is a real...
Also, is it possible that there is some other interface elsewhere that will affect this, and we haven't...
Oh my god. Why would you even suggest that?
It is possible, but we are having an effect, and it is the opposite effect of what we're intending.
I'm taking out the glass, and I'm putting in the metal, because I'm a rebel.
All right, I think let's try this. And then one thing I want to point out is that there is broken glass on the floor, right? So why is that broken glass there? Did there used to be a third glass thing that's not there anymore?
It's from the ball breaking here and falling in.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks unchanged. Maybe try the middle. Maybe try going the middle.
Yeah, how does it not look like it changed at all? How is that possible?
Maybe just because having it on the right is wrong, and we just need to do middle. We'll see. We'll know more when it's middle.
We'll know more when it's middle.
That's the Democratic Party slogan right now. I still don't get what that drone's doing. I don't think it's dropping.
It's dropping the ball.
Yeah, I know, but no, that's not the ball that comes off the thing.
With the ball. It flies up with the ball, and the ball drops out. Let's watch it.
All right, it drops one ball in there, a very small, tiny ball, and then a second large ball comes out of this thing over here. That's not the same ball, I don't think.
No, it is.
Wait. So it was too heavy on that side. So is it? We have to go back to wood? Is that what we got to do? Wait, no.
No,
Wait.
we established that it's reversed for some reason, so we're going to make it heavier.
Do we want to, in the interest of, covering our bases, do we want to go and see if we can find the UFO?
Can I just get a look at that ball without anything on it real quick? I'm sorry.
What's up?
I just want
without anything on it. I think it's half wood.
It's just half wood. And you're sure that the stuff on the ground is an indication of like a piece that was here before but is now broken because
indicating that we need to find a third.
That we need to go find a third glass piece somewhere else in this thing and bring it here.
I think we need it to be heavy.
Okay.
I want it to be as heavy as possible.
That's the juice.
That's the juice.
Stronger than tea.
This is run button. And this is
strong.
Oh, we should do like a news bulletin.
And that's the juice.
We are so like Okay, so is it now? So it's almost. Oh.
It's exactly the same. How is
Wait, hold on.
It is the
Now-
same. Okay. All
Maybe-
right. You know what's happening? Are we crazy and the counterweight is not working? And so literally the only thing having any effect is the position of the gear.
No,
Yeah.
because that. Okay, well maybe let's move the gear and see what it does. But,
Well,
But
I'm saying we need to find a way to activate, like maybe like there's a rope that we need to disconnect or something.
Why don't we go to the UFO like Jordan?
Oh,
said?
I just zipped.
what? How'd you do that?
Oh, I think I just need to click where I want to go. Like I want to go here. Like, no.
oh yeah, you're there.
Oh, the first one
Oh, there
ever.
it is.
Oh, okay.
Little icon, little changed icon.
So you only
See-
get to zip sometimes.
Well, that's how zip mode. Yes, and that is how zip mode worked in the previous games. But I just haven't been seeing any lightning bolts, so I didn't.
Huh.
Okay.
Maybe we should go look at
UFO?
the red ball. Remember there was a spot where we could go like look directly at the red ball? Because it did have
All right.
it did have like a section on it that was a little different. So maybe that's giving us a clue as to the composition of the counterweight, if that's what this is.
I think we should. Did we try it the way that it is with it all the way to the left?
Yeah. Well,
I don't think we did. That's why I asked. It was
you mean specifically with that?
with the
With
what is it?
ball
One metal and two
configuration.
wood. I think that's what we had in there. I don't think we tried it all the way to the left.
No, we did not. I'm going with. I don't think the ball is actually making any difference on any of
Okay.
this for some reason.
Very cool though.
So
It's a
okay,
good
so-
animation.
So now let's go make it lighter and see if it
See if it's different at all.
does what it's supposed to do.
Let's just take everything off of it. Right? Make it as light as possible.
Will it go if it's
maybe
not a
we
complete
don't even
ball?
need 4.
Oh, right. There's 4 pieces. So that was half and half, right?
Yeah.
So it was wood and metal, and so let's try lighter.
I'd say we try it without anything on it.
Let's try it without anything.
Yeah, and if
I-
it does the same animation, then we know it's not balancing anything.
It could be. What if it's some sort of like parabolic curve where it's.
Oh,
Maybe
it's probably
it
a parabolic
it
curve.
Could be a parabolic curve. Okay,
Alright,
so it did
too
change.
light.
All right, so that's the opposite then.
Oh, okay. I figured out what the mechanism is, by the way.
What's the mechanism?
Wait, no, I think I'm wrong again. Never
So
mind.
no, but that now this actually behaved in a way that resembled real physics.
Wait.
So
Sorry,
I don't
was
know.
this two? Which side was higher? Like which way was it tilted?
it
Just
was
now,
the left side was higher,
the left side was higher.
which makes sense because we took all the weight off.
Right. Got it.
This is the first time it's ever done that. So maybe the counterweight.
No, it did it once before. It did it once before.
I can zip here without even lowering the thing.
Nice.
Holy
Damn.
shit! Oh
All right,
my
so
god! this
let's add a
changes
few. Let's add a few.
everything.
Let's add a
2
wood.
wood. How about 2?
Yeah.
2 woods.
Maybe the counterweight only functions in a specific gear setting. Right? So that's why we get the same animation sometimes on other gears,
Yeah.
but it changed this time.
I don't know.
Let's keep on course. I like the slowly adding stuff.
The
when I
court
add it.
remains divided.
Okay, that was the
Slightly-
same.
So it needs was it the same? So it
I
still
think-
needs
no.
it still needs more weight, right?
Yeah.
Let's try one metal. Let's try one metal. Adding one metal. I mean.
Metal. What about 2 glass?
Why? We tried that.
'Cause I
No, we
think
already
that-
tried that.
I think that would be less than 1 metal.
But we already
didn't
tried
try
2
it.
wood and 2 glass. We've done
We
that.
didn't.
Yeah, we absolutely have.
Not with it to the left. I'm the one in control. I just
I
remembered.
guess, but it was
just
your
remembered you
idea.
have no control
you're-
over
it
this
was your-
whatsoever.
It was your idea to not do a whole ball, right? Or was that Jordan?
That was my idea.
Those Jordans.
I still think there's a third glass piece somewhere on this island that we're supposed to go find.
You're a monster.
I also think maybe we should take a look at the red ball again and see if that makes any difference.
Fuck.
I think that's the same animation.
It's too light.
That looked very similar.
It's still too light. Yeah, it looked the same to me.
Maybe we are getting thrown off because what is happening is that there are not enough of those animations for each granular change of this puzzle.
Right.
Yeah, actually, I was about to suggest that too. So, do you want to take out? Do you want to do one glass, one metal? No, we've done that, right? Let's take off the. Let's just try a metal, and we'll add more after.
This is a good game.
Yeah, this game's good.
Aren't we
like
all
this.
frustrated? Isn't that?
No, I'm having a great
No,
time.
I'm kind of having fun.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so that's
heavy.
too much.
Too much. Take off the glass.
Okay.
I think Jordan was right. We're not doing a full ball. That's what I think.
We gotta get half
I
ball?
think the idea that
Three-quarter
it's a. I think it's the idea that it's a full ball is a red herring.
ball? Red.
You never go full ball.
Did y'all ever watch Scooby-Doo Kids?
You mean a pup named
Up named
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen
Fuck
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking watched it, Jordan.
Do you remember the character named Red Herring in that show that they were always blaming the? We did it!
Oh shit.
What does that do?
Yeah. Now what
Yeah.
happened?
Did you guys feel that though?
Oh, what's
Yeah.
that?
Fuck
What is
yeah.
This is cool.
What was that?
It was sick. I don't know. Fuck you.
Do we not get to see that again?
Nope.
I think what it's saying is by solving this puzzle, we have restored a piece of the roller coaster, or at least maybe it will be.
Yeah, I think this whole island is a pinball track, right? And so now maybe. Can you open that thing back up?
Thinking emoji. No, I
What's
cannot.
On the cover, the door that just shut.
It's some kind of pattern of hexagons.
Take note, perhaps.
Just in case anybody needs hexagons
I'm
later.
taking a mental note.
Is
Over
this
here,
our-
down here, we have the Digimon Crest of Friendship.
Okay.
Or, no, knowledge, but it's sideways.
Is was that the first one that we solved on Amur? What is this place?
I don't know.
Amalar. If you go to save, it'll tell us where we are.
Oh.
Amateria.
Amataria. Try a little
yeah,
bit
I
of
think
my
that's the first
Amataria,
puzzle we
my
solved.
homemade Amataria.
Hey, guys, let's clap.
All right.
3, 2, 1. I'm going to do that one again with less weird timing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
3, 2, 1.
That was
Okay.
That was bad. Hold on. Maybe we should do.
All right.
I'll look at a actual clock and I'll do the countdown. 3, 2, 1. That was great. Y'all did great.
I didn't feel that one.
No, that was perfect.
Somebody was early. I'm not going to name
But
names.
just remember, though, like, when you hear the claps all together, it doesn't mean that we did it better than usual. It just means, like, the latency of Discord lined up perfectly to make it sound that way.
That's true.
Well, I don't know.
What does
It's
that say?
Oh, Jananine?
Jananine? Is
So
that the?
this is our
popped up
gateway
before.
back.
Oh, okay.
That's where we came from.
Yeah,
Is it?
that's the
Yes.
learning island.
The learning island is.
But
Janani.
I bet there's a picture on this if you look at it from the right angle.
Oh, maybe.
Or at least it would be if this was the witness. Oh,
Right. Oh,
There's
hey,
our
here we go.
oh, jeez.
All right, so wait, hold on. I want to see if I can get it. Give me the 3 in the middle, and then the 2 on the 1 on the far left below that, and then the 1 on the far right, and then That's all I got.
Why did you know that? What is the? I don't even-
Because there was a pattern of hexagons on the closed control panel for the pinball.
Oh.
Yeah, remember when I
Yeah.
said, "What's up with that symbol on the cover? Maybe we should take
Yeah.
note of that." Huh?
Yeah.
Come on.
Somebody said they were taking a mental note. It wasn't me.
Well, I took a mental note that it existed.
I'm all about blame today. That's my new thing that I'm into.
You've
Cool.
got to on run button, you'll get buried.
No, this is I'm lost.
Here we go.
Is this right?
Yeah, this is right. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, okay.
See, I was right. And then just the one at the bottom and the one
All
at the
right,
top.
so it's a sad face Cyclops with a goatee with a soul patch.
Yeah, sad face.
Yeah, everyone remember that.
If I was a Cyclops, I'd be sad if I had a soul patch too.
If I was a Cyclops.
If I had a soul patch, I would be
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
if I had a soul patch, I would be sad that I was also a Cyclops.
All day long, I look at things with one eye. If I was a Cyclops, man.
We can push this farther. Perfect.
Or
All right, good job.
It could be the. Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay.
Don't fall.
So this whole island is going to be...
And now, okay, got it.
Do we do that again, or is there another...
This is like our next one.
Okay.
Is that a good place to call it?
I need to use the restroom.
I do too.
How are we feeling? Are you guys feeling done? Are you guys feeling continue?
We've been going. How long have we been going?
A couple hours.
2
need-
hours.
We need a
We've been going
unanimous
all-
vote.
Yeah, about 2 hours, right?
I say that we call it. Because we're feeling good, we're interested, we're not tired yet. I think if we keep going, that we're gonna keep push. I think if we keep going, we're gonna push into an area where we're not having fun anymore.
Jordan, this is exactly the advice that I never take from Keith. And we should do it.
I'm glad I'm here to say something that no one in Red Mutton history has ever suggested before.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
I suggest that all the time.
Well, I'm glad to be the first one to suggest
To
that
get
we
Kyle
stop.
to listen to it.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on our second first step into Myst 3 Exile.
We're doing it.
We're doing
Thank you,
it.
Keith. Thank you, Jordan.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Kyle.
John, do you want to talk about your movie again?
Yeah, I'll
Thank
give
you,
it another
Kyle.
plug.
Wait,
If you like
real quick.
Myst, if you
Oh,
like
okay.
the music,
No,
wait.
Jordan. John, we're
Hang on.
stopping you.
Hang on, sorry. I wanted to say, I'll do the run button stuff quick first. I forgot to say, I'm going to put the original Myst 3 video back up for patrons.
Oh,
So
boy.
if you want to see the original one, go check out any level of patron will be able to watch it. And yeah, patreon.com/runbutton.
I remember it being way less productive.
I mean, I think it was pretty good, actually. I think it was about the same amount.
Oh, okay. I think me and Kyle were still pretty hot on Myst lore at that point. Whenever we
Yeah.
recorded that first episode, I had just bailed on reading the book.
Yeah, you had just read some of the books, so when Atris walked in and he had his goggles around his neck, you were like, hey, it's his goggles! It's his special goggles from the book. Yeah. DabbleShow.com coming soon. Jonathan,
yeah, you can
tell
find
us
me
about your movie.
at Davies John on Twitter, where you will find a link to the film I'm funding. If you like adventure games like this, you'll dig the film. There's some cool people involved. Topologyofsirens.com will take you to the Indiegogo. Check it out.
Do it.
Jordan?
You can find me on Twitter at Jordan_Mallory. And you can read the things that I write for fanbyte.com, FANBYTE.com. Your source for me having as much fun with writing list-based articles as I possibly can. And we also have a bunch of like actually helpful resources for people who play like ongoing service games like Destiny or The Division. If you want like gear guides and leveling guides and stuff like that, we got a ton of tutorials and guides. And we also have like rankings of stuff. Like we had somebody rank all the boobs in Mortal Kombat. Well, they didn't rank them, but they like guessed at approximate cup sizes because the internet was mad that all the cup sizes were too small. So we had a cup size.
That sounds like a real interesting thing to be mad about.
Yep. So we had a cup size expert come in and give us the rundown.
Imagine it's 2019.
It's May 2019.
Imagine it's 2019 and you live in the world that we currently live in 2019, and that's what you're getting upset about.
Yeah, that's the thing you're mad about. Anyway, we have a good website. It's a lot of whenever you say, "Oh, our website guides and lists," that sounds really boring. We put a lot of effort into making it fun, and we got a lot of stuff that other people doing this ain't got. So come check us out.
Follow the show on Twitter. At RunButton. Kyle and I have Twitters. I'm sure you can find those. If you're not a
Kyle
patron,
T. Churchill.
At Keith J. Carberry. I'm sure you can find them because we're telling you how to find them. If you aren't on our Patreon, you can get on our Patreon. We're almost done, I think, right, with Aria of Sorrow, Kyle? We're close-ish.
Yeah, we're getting there.
So, which means that we're getting close also to picking our next Patreon Let's Play. If you want to get in on that early, and catch up on Patreon stuff you've missed, maybe.
If I wanted to watch Patreon exclusive Let's Plays like Aria of Sorrow, what is the least amount of money that I could pledge at in order to access that content?
For Aria of Sorrows, it's $9 a month, and then it comes with all of our other patron Let's Plays that we've done, including Shenmue, which is excellent, and Yakuza, and
but
Eternal
those
Darkness.
you can get all of those, all of our previous ones at the $6 level.
No, we don't do that. No.
Yes,
we don't.
I'm literally looking at it on our Patreon page right now.
Okay. Oh, and then you can also get our Silent Hill 4 uncompleted Silent Hill 4 Let's Play. We've got a bunch of episodes of that out that are only for patrons until it's finished, and we do plan on continuing doing that, like having a temporary thing at $3. Right now it's Silent Hill 4. Who knows what it'll be next?
Mm-hmm.
Is that's y'all's longest running LP at this point, right?
Oh my god, it's
no Digimon World.
Oh right,
but we're not actively doing episodes of that.
True.
I also have a show that I'm on called Friends at the Table. If you listen to that, we just had merch go up on Fangamer, and it's all sold out, but you can pre-order it for the second round.
Yeah, and congratulations on selling out immediately.
Thank you. That's they really fucking understocked us. Don't tell anybody.
What
was this? Sorry, I kind of blacked out.
Friends at the Table. We made some merch with Fangamer. And some fan artists, and it sold out immediately, which is still very exciting. But they didn't make nearly as many shirts, and I would have doubled the amount of shirts and maybe quadrupled or quintupled the amount of posters that they gave us for our first run.
Yeah, that map of Marielda is the thing that I wanted, and it was gone immediately.
Yeah, they made 45 of those.
Wow.
45. Yeah, we sold out in 10 minutes.
Damn.
So we're
congratulations.
Thank you. It was very frustrating when we saw those numbers. But they'll never listen to this. So,
no.
But
and nobody ever will because we're not going to release it.
Not until John's movie is out.
But you can go and you can pre-order those. And then the other thing is that we're going to be at Gen Con doing a live show
Sunday
in August. We are sold out for that, but if you're going to be at Gen Con and you have 6 general tickets, you can come to the show. As long as there's room in that room, we are going to fit people in it. So
up until it's a fire hazard, probably.
Yeah, right. So that's our plan. Come to Gen Con, give it a shot. If you can't get a ticket, give it a shot. Maybe you can get in. It's going to be Saturday of Gen Con.
Saturday.
6 o'clock, I think. So That's what I got to say.
That's gotta be all of it, right?
Featuring
Yeah, that's it.
Truckosaurus.
The one thing I wanted to add about my thing is that by the time this is posted, I think there will be 18 or 19 days left on my film's Indiegogo. So don't say to yourself, "Oh, I'll take a look at this in 20 days," because then you'll be too late. So
Don't
take a look at
sleep on
soon.
it.
Yeah.
Be part of history by backing this groundbreaking film.
If I can double up on that, if you want to do something and you go, I'll do this in 20 days, you're gonna forget. Just do it then.
Yeah.
Do it
Don't
now.
do it in 20 days. Maybe do it
Just
tomorrow.
look at it. Take a look at it. Topologyofsirens.com. Take a look.
Just take a look.
Also, I have one more thing.
Okay.
If we have time.
Oh,
Yeah, we have time. We can
oh,
keep, we
Jordan.
Yeah, no, we got one more thing.
I got one more thing. Y'all remember J-Phonic?
Yeah, of course.
No?
People know about J-Phonic still?
It's your music project.
It's been like 6 years since J-Phonic has put out any hip hop, but
Oh, wow.
but like old Jay Mallory fans might remember J-Phonic.
I know J-Phonic.
Well, J-Phonic's in the lodge.
The
And
Black Lodge or the White Lodge?
J-Phonic's in the good J-Phonic's in the lodge, and he can't come out.
And he can't.
The good J-Phonic's in the Black Lodge.
Right.
Yes.
Guys, I broke it.
Magnet effect support file does not exist. Okay, so those are magnets. Now we know those are magnets.
I stopped recording.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Come back next time. I promise it'll be less than 5 years.
We never thank people, do we?
Yeah.
Unless it's a stream. We
I
thank
do
people
that
on a
all the
stream.
time.
What? Why?
This was good, I think.